This is a Juki 1508. This is a Juki 1541. What's the difference? Be sure and check in the description. I'll give a link where you can look up the specs for these machines. So if you want to know all the ins and outs and you really want to get in the weeds and see exactly what the differences are, we've got manuals that you can download on either of these machines, both of them, whatever. It's all free. You can just have a great time going through all those specs. I'm not going to cover all that. So one of the major differences is the cost of the two machines. The 1541 being more affordable than the 1508. So you have to ask yourself, is what the 1508 offers you worth the money? So if you're like me and you're always changing what you do and you want to be able to experiment with different folders and attachments, this is nice. And you can see it has a place to attach guides and whatnot. It's easy to change. These types of swing away brackets and folders, these are easy to find and relatively affordable. If you want a more professional solution, you're going to spend more for your attachments and you're going to have more options in order to put those attachments on this machine, but those are going to cost a little more money and they tend to be a more permanent setup. On the top, these machines from the base up are basically the same. Now you'll see some differences in thread tensioners, but those parts can easily be interchanged. And you know, we're talking 20-30 bucks difference on those. These typically, the 1508 tends to have the double tensioner, but I've seen them on the 1541s also. Where the differences occur is the bottom frame. The 1541 is the standard length, which is 18 7/8. The 1508, it's longer. It's 20 1/4. So I've got these two machines tipped back. The main difference, in all practicality, is how the hook is built into the machine. So on the 1541, it's a bottom access, and on the 1508, you access it from the top. And the hook is on a vertical axis, so that means that you can change it from the top, whereas this one you've got to go to the bottom. So let's look at the bottom of this machine. Now you can see here that this machine loads from the bottom, so you either have to tip the machine up or you can reach up under. And once you kind of do it a few times, you can do that, and that's not that hard. There's a gearbox here, and this gearbox holds oil, and so in that regard, this does have lubrication. However, the rest of the machine requires manual lubrication, so it's a bit of a hybrid. It's got a big bobbin. Alright, so this is the 1508. Now on the bottom, you'll notice it looks a little different. This machine does have an oil bath for oiling the hook. So the 1508 has the top access, large hook and bobbin. In fact, the 1508's bobbin is larger than the 1541's. I have here a bobbin from the 1541. It is a large bobbin. It is larger than what's considered a standard size bobbin. If I measure the diameter of this bobbin, 1.013 inches. Now if we pull out this bobbin, this one is 1.1 inches. Slightly bigger in diameter. The height of the 1541's bobbin is 0.425 inches. The 1508, 0.465 inches. So the 1541's bobbin is large. The 1508 bobbin is larger. I've seen literature on this machine indicating that it could take a 207 thread, whereas the 1541, I believe the literature on that indicates a 138. Now your mileage may vary, but the 1508 is slightly more capable of handling larger threads than is the 1541. Also, the 1508 comes in versions that can do up to a 10 millimeter stitch length, whereas the 1541 tops out at 9. Anyway, I'm no expert, but I do have both of these machines, and I just thought I'd show them to you and kind of give you what my thoughts are on it. If you have anything to share, put them in the comments. I mean, we'd all like to learn from your knowledge. If you like my video, give it a thumbs up. If you like my channel, subscribe. If you'd like to be notified every time I make a new video, click the bell. And as always, I appreciate your support. Thank you for watching my video.